Hi, I'm Mariette and my report is on Google Wave. Google Wave was the latest big product launched by Google at the Google I/O Developer Conference just last year around May 2009. So, since Google is very well known for reinventing a lot of web technologies like Gmail or Google Docs, it's no surprise that Google Wave has generated quite a buzz last year. For Google Wave, what they're reinventing is web communication. So for my report, I'd like to walk you through Google Wave and some of its key features. I'm also going to talk about how to create Google Wave bots or Wave robots where they help extend the functionality of Waves. So I won't be able to cover them all, so I just hope you'll have fun exploring Google Wave. Note that Google Wave is only on preview, not even on beta, so it's inevitable that you'll encounter bugs along the way. But just have fun. So I hope you learned something from my report. Thank you. So what is Google Wave? As I said before, Google Wave is the latest big product being offered by Google, which introduces a new kind of interaction and communication. First, we ask the question, how do we communicate on the web today? Primarily, we have email, and for faster communication, we have instant messaging or web chat. We also have social networking sites to share media to other people, like Facebook or Multiply. We have microblogs like Twitter. We have blogs like Blogger or WordPress. Aside from simple communication, many people are using the web for group collaboration or project management. Say, for example, for submitting group school reports or project documentations. We have Google Docs that people can edit and share. We also have wikis that people can freely edit and contribute to. So Google Wave takes all these technologies and combines it into one real-time in-browser communication platform. Everything is in a wave. A wave is like a threaded conversation found in Gmail. Actually, it's the same threaded conversation, but it has an extended functionality that can do much more. In Google Wave, a wave is part conversation and part document. So now I'm going to show you Google Wave's layout. So this is Google Wave. In the leftmost part, we have the navigation bar and contacts. In the middle, we see the list of waves that can be found from the inbox, a specific folder, or any category selected in the navigation menu. The rightmost part is where mostly the action happens. It shows a specific wave that you selected and where you type in, interact, and share with other wave users. So next, I'm going to talk about Google Wave's key features. First, real-time communication. Google Wave can support real-time communication. When a friend is online or some of the Wave participants are online, then I can see them type letter by letter on that wave. If, for example, I'm not online, then their messages will be sent as email and I will see their messages the next time I log on. To demonstrate, I'll create a new wave. Note that I'm the only participant in the wave as of the moment, and I can keep it that way so that I could use this wave for my notes or for drafts. But anyway, after I type in the title of the wave, which also works like email subject header, then a dialog box shows up so I could choose who to add from those in my contact list. I add in someone online, which is determined by the green dot on the lower right of their profile pics. And there. If he reads my wave, I type in "Hi Mac" and he chooses to reply. We just have to wait. And there. You can see him responding to me in real time. If there were more participants, you can see their names simultaneously as they type in different parts of the wave. So next is wiki functionality. In the wave, everything is shared. Everything written on the wave can be edited, added, or deleted by every participant on the wave. To show you, I'm going to continue my previous wave conversation and edit a wavelet created by my friend Mac. To edit, just double-click the corresponding wavelet. An option to reply or edit appears. Click Edit and type in whatever you want. Now in the wavelet I just edited, there are now two people indicated, Mac and I. This means that this wavelet is created or edited by the people listed on this wavelet. Now this time, I'm going to fast forward this conversation to show Mac editing a wavelet I created. So now the wavelet indicates that it is being edited by Mac. and his reply can be easily seen too, since I added a highlight color. So the text in Google Wave can also be formatted in different styles and colors available from the toolbar above. Same with the earlier wavelet, it now indicates that both Mac and I now share this wavelet. Now we move on from wiki functionality to drag and drop file sharing. Since Google Wave is also like email, it can also have attachments. There is a file upload button on the lower right hand side of the screen. However, when you click on it, it's still not selectable, but I think this will be fixed in the near future. So for now, while in Wave Preview, you can share files by dragging and dropping your files straight onto the Wave. Drag and drop file support is already built in on Google Chrome browser, so you can test it out. But for other browsers like Firefox, you still need to have Google Gears installed. Just go to gears.google.com and it will tell you whether you have Google Gears installed or not, like mine. So to test drag and drop file sharing, I'm going to share these 3 images to our Wave conversation. I'm going to drag and drop these images one by one. So 1, 2, and 3. You can see that the Wave has created nice looking thumbnails for the images, and the wavelet already looks like a photo gallery. And you can still continue typing in text in the wavelet, just like in a word processing document. When you click on an image, the image is shown in a very nice lightbox effect. But you can only see the image you clicked on that instant. To see all the images shared on the Wave, just click on the Images button on the lower right hand side beside the Files menu button and select View as Slideshow. Now, a Lightbox slideshow gallery appears and you can see all pictures from the Wave. Now, these are only images, but Google Wave can also accept other types of files. I asked Mac to specifically send me PDF files, but other files like text or documents or audio files can also be dragged onto the Wave. So as shown here, he sent me 2 files, and you can see that Google Wave also showed preview thumbnails for the PDF files. Now when the Wave is already long and the attachments are scattered everywhere across different wavelets, then you may want to have the option to easily browse all files on the Wave. But as I said before, options for file support are not there yet. But in the Images menu, there's a Copy to New Wave option. When you click on it, it seems that all files, not just the images, are copied onto a new Wave. Because anyone can type in almost anywhere in the Wave, and every wavelet can essentially become a Wave in itself, then it's inevitable that one time you might come back and check a Wave and it's gotten so confusing. That's where the playback function becomes really useful. So if you want to track the changes, who added what and what wavelets were added or deleted, then just click the playback button. Now the controls are familiar, it's like playing back video. You can click the forward and back buttons to view changes step by step, and there's even description of what has changed. You can also drag the slider to view the changes faster. So finally we come to the last feature in the list, and that is Google Wave Extensions. Google Wave Extensions augment the default functionality of Waves. There are 2 types, robots and gadgets. Robots are applications that can be added to Waves as automated Wave participants, and can automate certain tasks in a Wave. They run on application servers, but currently they run only on Google App Engine. And each robot is like a Wave participant that can modify a Wave and perform same operations as human participants, like add wavelets. Robots can also modify a gadget. Gadgets, on the other hand, provide a shared program that runs within the Wave, where everyone has access. It runs within the Wave client itself, and may have multiple instances per Wave. It cannot modify a Wave though, and unlike robots, it doesn't have a way to know that a robot exists. Thus, it cannot modify one either. In a Wave, you can use both gadgets and robots at the same time.